Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Good to be here again. Today is February the 10th. It's Friday. Hope everybody is getting ready for the weekend. Yes, it comes around pretty quick, doesn't it? So we have got some updates for you, which is pretty good. First off, you can see I've had a bit of a change around and we're facing a different way because we've got a sofa bed going into the canal boat, but it gives you a really good view of the width and what it kind of looks like inside. So I've had a little bit of a change around, as you can see in here as well, which is pretty cool. So let's bring you up to date with what we know. If you are plugged in, you will be logging into your OFounders back office on a daily basis, and a couple of hours ago you will notice a new pop-up that is got being posted there by corporate. Pretty exciting stuff. It's looking very likely now that they won't be having another trial run on OConnect. Obviously this hasn't been confirmed. This is just me guessing at this, but from what they've written, next week we're going to have a global corporate webinar for everybody. Okay, it won't be just for founders. In my understanding, it's going to be a global webinar, and we're going to be using OConnect. So if that is the case, that's massive, guys. Really huge news. This means that the tech guys in Hyderabad are happy, confident that everything is in the right place, scaled out to accommodate what is going to be expected to be thousands and thousands of people, if not tens of thousands of people on this webinar. Now, that really is amazing news. Obviously, it all has to be confirmed yet. We are trying our hardest to get confirmation that there is not going to be another trial prior to this, but we will have to wait and see. If there is another trial, fantastic, bring it on. Obviously, we as founders will do our part to help to beta test the next trial if there is one. If not, even better news. You know, that means that all of the little glitches, bits and bobs of the last one have been identified, been rectified, and we are good to go. I actually did say yesterday, didn't I, on my live, that as far as I was concerned, all of the major coding and parts of OConnect has been done, and all of the other parts are just tweaking, refining, changing slightly to get what they want. It's also great as well to see, I have posted out that our CEO Ashman Farah put a little comment as well underneath yesterday's webinar live I did, because I was talking about body language, if you remember, on yesterday's live, about how I saw that they look very relaxed, and this is reiterating what happened today. Is they are relaxed because they know that they've got this one in the bag. So very happy that that's happened, and extremely pleased that we again as ONPASSIVIans are going to be part of the next one, which is going to come up next week. Obviously, stay tuned in, guys. As I've said before, all the details will be put in your back office. And obviously, if we know anything outside of the back office, we'll bring you those updates as well. What else have I got for you today? As far as the schedule for today is concerned, Chris is coming on at 30:30 and Marty is at the top of the hour. I've just actually got off the phone with Marty. We were chatting for quite a long time, really, which is great. Just going to go over, or just go back to, who's that? Let me just show that one. Just going to go back to, he says, Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to scroll. Someone's popped a super sticker in, and I'd like to put their name up if I can find it. There you go. Okay. What was I saying? What was I saying, Jane?
Sorry, John.
What was I saying? I can't remember now. Ivana Polsarova, there you go. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Other things that are coming up then today, Chris and Marty are coming on, and Roblin will be on at 12 o'clock tonight. I want to talk to you a little bit about, have you got it yet? Now, the reason I put this up here is because I just really want to reiterate and to make you understand really what you've got your hands on here as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned, guys. You know, what they are trying to do here and the depths that they are going to make sure it all works is pretty staggering, really. And I was talking to Marty earlier on, and it's funny, isn't it, that when you start talking to people who understand and get ONPASSIVE, it really starts putting more perspectives into your own mind of the possibilities of what ONPASSIVE can actually do. Now, yesterday, obviously, I was talking about OConnect and the possibilities of what that product can do. And if you start expanding out to other products which are going to be coming, the free products and services, the ecosystem itself, the way that it's all been put together really does make you realize that this is such an enormous company right now. Okay, let's not talk about the viral effect. Let's not talk about the millions of people that will be coming into ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE at the moment is a huge, huge company. You only have to look at the things that have happened already to make it such a large company. Small companies don't get to have a 10-year name lease on a subway, a train track and station in Dubai. They don't get to purchase offices in Burj Khalifa. They don't get to have offices in Singapore. They don't get to have a 6-story office block in Hyderabad. This is not small companies. This is a massive, big company before we've even started. And when you start thinking about what is going to happen, it really does start frying your brain. Now, how many people do you think are going to come into ONPASSIVE and use ONPASSIVE from day one? We already know there's 1.4 million founders. We don't know how many users are there at the moment, but we can all guess. What is it? 100,000, 200,000, 500,000? Who knows? We don't know. But that is the starting point. Now, when the first paid product comes out, OConnect, how do you think that is going to go? Just that one product? Do you think there is going to be not only the purchasing power and uptake of the foundership, of the users that are there now, even if half bought, that's still probably 1 million people that have bought that one product. Then start expanding out of that from all of the people that are going to see OConnect because of what we're doing, because of what the company are going to be doing. Then they use it. Then they tell somebody else. Now, start getting your head around that. Within a very short period of time, it's not going to be 1 million users of OConnect, is it? It's going to be 2 or 3 million users of OConnect. You only have to look at how Zoom expanded exponentially over the pandemic period. They went from something like 100,000 users a day to 300 million users a day overnight, like that. Don't you think that kind of possibility will happen to ONPASSIVE? There is absolutely no reason why they won't. And remember, Zoom is one product. OConnect is one product. We're not talking about the other products and services that we are going to be offering that client base once they are in their ecosystem. This is why I'm trying to reiterate, to get over to you how big a company this is. And I actually think there's still a proportion of founders out there that actually don't get it. They just really haven't let it soak in of the possibilities, the endless possibilities of what is going to happen with ONPASSIVE. Any way that you look at ONPASSIVE, they have provided a product or a service that's going to facilitate anything that you can think of that you do right now online. It doesn't matter what you think of, it will be there. And let's not forget the other things as well that ONPASSIVE are going to be getting into. Physical products. Ash mentioned a little bit about them on the last webinar. These are all extras. Is that proportion of ONPASSIVE going to be shared with the foundership? At the end of the day, Ash has said it many times. It's entirely up to him whether he does it or doesn't do it. But I know one thing, it adds an extra string to the ONPASSIVE bow. It gives another reason for people to be in ONPASSIVE. And every single step of this way, it all reverts back to the founder. All roads lead to Rome, because at this stage, the only way that anybody can enter ONPASSIVE is through that referral link that you see. And that is what really does make me want to shake some people to say, look what you've got right here, right now. Are we earning any money right now? No, we're not. But the possibilities of what we are going to have is going to be huge. And this is a real possibility. It's not something that is promised or written or whatever. It's basic business principles. So simple. You sell something for an amount of money, you make a profit, some of that profit goes to the company, and the remainder go to the person that has sold that product. Plain and simple. Sell, commissions. Sell, commissions. If you've built an organization, then you get a slice of the cake as well. So it's all very basic business logic behind it all. The problem is there's so many companies that don't have what we have got. Why? Because there's things called shareholders. There's things called CEOs who want to get as much money out of it as possible. So the amount of money that ends up going to either the foundership or the person that's selling that product is minuscule, not with ONPASSIVE. That is completely changed on its head. We've got a very, very generous CEO. He's not interested in making profit for businesses, for his shareholders. He's not interested in making loads of money for himself. He's got money. Does he want some more? Yeah, he probably does, but he certainly doesn't want the amount of money that is going to be there and take it for himself. He wants to push back. And this is what is going to be happening to all of us very, very shortly. As he said yesterday, not yesterday, as he said on the last webinar, we're not round the corner on this now. We are inches away. And with what we've seen in the pop-up in our back office, that really has just reiterated what he was saying. Next week, guys, next week, if it goes well, looks like we are off to the races, as they say in the UK. So, have you got it yet? Have you got how big this is all going to be? Have you got that you have made the best decision in your life to be a founder in ONPASSIVE? What a journey. We are going to talk about this for a very, very long time in time to come. We're going to talk about me, Marty, Chris doing lives. We're going to talk about the endless webinars. They're talking about the hours that we spent waiting, beta testing, things not happening on time or wherever it may be. We're going to talk about all of this. And do you know something? It's going to be in the distance. It's not going to matter. It's going to be irrelevant because of where we will be in ONPASSIVE. And that is the beauty about it all. All of the trials, tribulations, stress, the sleepless nights, the worry, the expectations, all the emotions that run through all of us are all going to be irrelevant. And that is because we have launched, we're all in a good place, and we are all going to be in a financially better position than we are today. And that is the name of the game, isn't it, for all of us? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to say a few hellos to everybody now. Let me just go over to my YouTube channel because I can read them all from there. So we're going to start off with Michael Klaus. Hello to you, and Roy McPhail, Shrijit Jana, Birgit Johansson, Randy Leonard, and Joyce Hicks. Hello to you guys. And Kaylee, Brian Quirk, Raphael San-Germain, Chris M. De Grazy, Amor Fataya. We've got Reginda Agua, Christina Dodds, and Amando Bisingnani. Hello to Rajis Das and Ken Pringle, Della Christie and Juanita Ali, and Dawn McIntyre, Listra T. Trying to make sure I get my tea clubbers in. Patricia Green, hello to you. Amira Aguino, hello to you. Jane Helms, Steve Newell, Erin Frost, Casey Zevenbergen, Donna Maxwell, the lovely Fatima, hello to you. Lynn Nakamoto, hello to you. That means Rob Gorman is probably not far behind. Joyce Hicks, hello Jarmo, hello buddy, nice to see you here. We've got Christina Dodds again, and we've also got Kushel Pegu, hello to you. Dave Judson, hello to you. Karen Thomas, hello darling. Daniel Mugo, and Bridget Johansson, I've said hello to you. Jacqueline Davis, hello to you. Deprad Solanki, hello to you. Curtis Stricken, couple more. Munk Kali Baylor, Mahia Harmoud, testing me to guys. Pat Parent, hello to you. Just saw Rob go past. Who else have we got? Couple more. Dave Johnson. And the last one is going to go to Tracy Richard. Barry Dang is here as well. And Bruce Gerstein. Hi, you guys. Anyway, that's it from me today. Tomorrow, I will not be here. I'm on a dry ski slope looking after competitors and then a music jam afterwards. So I'm stewarding for a 16-hour shift tomorrow. So won't be around tomorrow, but I'm sure Marty and the others are going to be here to look after you. So make sure that you go over and listen to them tomorrow. If we have any more information, I'll obviously bring it to you. Otherwise, see you all on Sunday. That's it for me. Bye for now.